walking around the room, waiting for this prostitute to show up. I kept hoping she'd be good looking. I didn't care too much, though. I sort of just wanted to get it over with. Finally, somebody knocked on the door, and when I went to open it, I had my suitcase right in the way and I fell over it. Damn near broke my knee. I always pick a gorgeous time to fall over a suitcase or something. When I opened the door, this prostitute was standing there. She had a polo coat on and no hat. She was sort of a blonde, but you could tell she dyed her hair. She wasn't any old bag, though. How do you do?
You think I'm a recent?
See the elevator boy?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Come in, won't you?
Thanks.
I was getting more and more nonchalant as it went along. I really was. She came in and took her coat off right away and sort of chucked it on the bed. She had on a green dress underneath. Then she sort of sat down sideways on the chair that went with the desk in the room and started jiggling her foot up and down. She crossed her legs and started jiggling this one foot up and down. She was very nervous for a prostitute. She really was. I think it was because she was young as hell. She was around my age. I sat down in the big chair next to her and offered her a cigarette. Would you like a cigarette?
I don't smoke.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jim Steele.
Got a watch on? Hey, how old are you anyways?
Me? 22.
Like fun you are.
It's a funny thing to say. It sounded like a real kid. You'd think a prostitute and all would say, like hell you are, or cut the crap instead of like fun you are. How old are you?
Old enough to know better. You got a watch on you?
Only felt peculiar when she did that. I mean, she did it so sudden and all. I know you're supposed to feel pretty sexy when somebody gets up and pulls their dress over their head, but I didn't. Sexy was about the last thing I was feeling. I felt much more depressed than sexy.
You got a watch on you, hey?
No, I don't. What's your name?
Sonny, let's go, hey?
Don't you feel like talking for a while? Are you in a big hurry?
What the heck you want to talk about?
I don't know, nothing special. I just thought perhaps you might want to chat for a while. She sat down in the chair next to the desk again. She didn't like it, though. You could tell. She started jiggling her foot again. Boy, she was a nervous girl. Would you care for a cigarette now?
I don't smoke. If you're gonna talk, do it. Listen, I got things to do.
Didn't think of anything to talk about, though. I thought of asking her how she got to be a prostitute and all, but I was scared to ask her. She probably wouldn't have told me anyway. You don't come from New York, do you? Go.
Hollywood. You got a hanger? This is brand clean.
I was only too glad to get up and do something. I took her dress over to the closet and hung it up for her. It was funny. It made me feel sort of sad when I hung it up. I thought of her going in a store and buying it, and nobody in the store knowing she was a prostitute and all. The salesman probably just thought she was a regular girl when she bought it. It made me feel sad as hell. I don't know why exactly. Sure. I sat down again and tried to keep the old conversation going. She was a lousy conversationalist. So, you work every night?
Yeah.
What do you do during the day?
Sleep, go to the show. But let's go, hey? I haven't got all...
Look! I don't feel very much like myself tonight. I've had a rough night. Honest to God, I'll pay you and all, but do you mind very much if we don't do it? Do you mind very much? The trouble was, I just didn't want to do it. I felt more depressed than sexy. If you want to know the truth, she was depressing. Her green dress hanging in the closet and all, and besides, I don't think I could ever do it with somebody that sits in a stupid movie all day long. I really don't think I could. She came over to me with this funny look on her face, like as if she didn't believe me.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. The thing is, I had an operation very recently.
Yeah? Where?
On my, what do you call it? My clavichord.
Yeah? Where the hell's that?
The clavichord? Well, actually, it's in the spinal canal. I mean, it's quite a ways down the spinal canal.
Wow, that's tough. You're cute.
I'm still recuperating.
You like guys in the movies, you know. Who's it? You know who I mean. What the heck's his name?
I don't know.
Sure you do. He's in that picture with Melvin Douglas. That's Melvin Douglas' kid brother that falls off the boat. You know who I mean.
No, I don't. I go to the movies as seldom as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind cutting it out? I'm not in the mood. I just told you. I just had an operation.
Listen, I was sleeping when that crazy Maurice woke me up. If you think
I said I pay you and all. I really will. I have plenty of dough. It's just that I'm practically just recovering from a very
what the heck do you tell that crazy Maurice you want a girl for then? When you just had a goddamn operation on your goddamn whatchamacallit, huh?
I thought I'd be feeling a lot better than I do. I was a little premature in my calculations. No kidding. I'm sorry. If you'll just get up for a second, I'll go get my wallet. I mean it. Thanks a lot. Thanks a million.